Shalom. Let's start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to those who let this pushing this truth across the four corners of the earth, all for truth and sincerity. Alright, this the brother. I'm on the bot from the Birmingham camp, Alabama GMS. We just send this going to just how the elect, of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites, the elect of Israel, are different spirits, are different, have a different mindset than of this world, of this world, the so-called Esau Edomite's world, of the people of this world, from the beginning, the Lord Yahweh has ordained certain, men, men of the Lord to have a different spirit about them once they, came into the understanding of the knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Shai. It woke up the men of the Lord, in these end times of the so-called Esau Edomite's world, to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, and to teach this word of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and to be, having, that faith, having the faith in them, to believe this truth of the word of the Lord Yahweh Shai, So, the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino natives have a different spirit about them. The elect, don't have the spirit of the world, and the elect, of the so-called Negro, Latino native, the elect, the elect men of the Lord, don't have no real cares about this world. Once they heard this truth and the knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Shai, the elect, their mindset is gonna be towards to just pleasing the Lord Yahweh Shai and doing the work. Forget whatever else is, going around you, your faith get tested, or you getting tested, you've been tried in this walk, catching hell, you losing this, or whatever it may be, but the elect, they not gonna care, long as they are, pleasing Lord Yahweh Shai and doing His will, and just hoping for His mercy and deliverance, and hopefully to attain that mercy and deliverance from Lord Yahweh Shai, and not caring what people may think of them. The elect men, they not gonna care what your woman or your kids or whoever in this world, you don't care how they think of you, because you always, doing the work of the Lord, or you always into the word of the Lord Yahweh Shai. You putting your all into this truth, and nothing else really matters. So that's how the elect have a different spirit about them than the world, So the elect gonna be more in tune to the words of the Lord Yahweh Shai and His truth and knowledge of the wisdom of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and nothing else. Everything else is just, it's dung, like the Apostle Paul, he said, I count everything, dung to win, to win the Lord Yahweh Shai, So everything else in this life is nothing compared to, attaining the mercies and the deliverance, and the mercies and deliverance from the Lord Yahweh Shai, and to attain the crown of life, the everlasting. But we get to this definition. Different. It's not the same, unlike, dissimilar in nature or quality, as well as state of being. It says to set apart. So the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Israelites are set apart. You know, they are not the same. As the people of this world, and the elect don't have the same mindset as as the rest of the Israelites out here, so-called Negro, Latino natives. They don't have the full mindset of the Lord Yahweh Shai. They still had a mindset of this world. They more concerned of getting a whole bunch of money, getting a whole bunch of women, cars, money, hoes, and clothes. How you want to say it, So they more into that, and not really in tune into this wisdom, knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Shai, or want to really get understanding of the ways of the Lord, according to the scriptures. They more into what what's going on, what's the trends and all that, But the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino natives have been set apart, have a different mind state, because the Lord Yahweh Shai has pulled the elect out of the world, out of the world, the mindset, and just really being around, people out here that that don't have that same mindset, like mindset. Cause in these times, you get around people these days, it's like you don't want to be around them because their mindset is on some crazy shit, just stupidity, like I say, folly, foolishness. And the Lord Yahweh Shai, he hates foolishness, he hates a fool, So, me myself, first and foremost, like I said, the men of the Lord, the elect men, gonna be more, like-minded with, being around the brothers and fellowshipping, and being more into the word and not nothing else, it really matters. Cause I said the things of this world just, it's bullshit, and it's not forever. It's just, things of the world is temporal, it only lasts for a moment, and then it's over with, your 5 minutes of fame, as they say, be done away with, man, cause eventually, Lord Yahweh Shai gonna destroy this place, America, Babylon, and Earth. But I'm going to John 15:18. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. So when the Lord Yahweh Shai, when he was here, Yahweh Shai was here 2,000 years ago. Hey, they hated him, for what he stood for. He bringing the word, bringing the truth out, just bringing the truth out. And people didn't, they didn't like the Lord. Offenses came amongst Israel, the so-called Negro, Latino natives. Back then, Israel knew who they was when Lord Yahweh Shai was here 2,000 years ago. But in this end times, we woke up, we woke up, in this life not knowing who we were, till this truth came out, to Lord Yahweh Shai brought this truth, into the forefront, starting with Abba Bibbins, but then, the apostles, from apostle to apostle, called Apostle Ramla, Apostle Gabar, and the elders, bought it in the forefront by way of the internet, so that's when you had a lot of so-called Negro Latino natives woke up to who they are in these times. But like I say, in these times, like I say, they had back in the time when Yahweh Shai was here, they had Yahweh Shai, back then 2,000 years ago. So how much more now in these times? The men of the Lord that had woke up to the truth and knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Shai, you're gonna be hated. People gonna not want to be around you because of the spirit that's the spirit that is on you. You have the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shai on you. Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is not of this world. So when people get around you, they look at you, it's just the spirit of Yahweh Shai is on you. They know, they sense like, you have a different spirit about you. You don't have the spirit of this world, the ways of this world, that do's thou wilt, mentality, or that, gullible, ways of this world, whatever, Now these people be out here, really faking, whatever, But the manners and the truth, hey, you're gonna be hated. You're gonna be hated for having this truth reward of Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai. Because you had the spirit of Lord Yahweh Shai on you, But go from there to John 15:19. If you were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, but had chose you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. So if you are the world love his own, You have the spirit, that spirit will be on what, everybody coming to you and, and want to be around you and this and that, because you have the spirit of the world, Your spirit is, it's more acceptable to this world, So the world love you on if you of the world. But because the elect of the so-called Negro Latino natives are not in the world, the Lord Yahweh Shai has chosen you out of the world. So the world gonna hate you. So once you have been called into the truth of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and the wisdom knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and then the world's gonna hate you. Now the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shai is on you. Now people look at you funny. People, think that you different now because of what you involved in. You out there teaching the word, declaring the downfall of the so-called white man, Esau Edomite's world. America will go be destroyed. Two-thirds of so-called Negro Latino nations gonna be destroyed if they don't get it right. Telling you, warning these people about what the Lord Yahweh Shai gonna bring. Gonna bring judgment, upon this wicked kingdom, Esau Edomite's world, and so forth. You ain't hanging around your family or friends like you used to. So they're gonna, those people gonna have a hatred to you because of what you involved in. Because in this time, as we go forward, but even now, people really, they despise the wisdom knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Shai. They really despise the words of the Lord, They don't want to hear what thus said the Lord, unless it's smooth talk. Like say you got them Baptist church preachers in the on the stage or on TV, but they not coming out the scriptures. They coming out their own vain opinion, their own mouths, and trying to give you those smooth sayings, as the scriptures say. They were so-called Negro Latino natives want to hear. People as well in general. They want to hear the smooth things. They don't want to hear what the prophecies of America gonna be destroyed. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear everything gonna be all right. But that's not the case. That the men of the Lord from the Apostle Elder Brother Great Millstone, are telling you what's gonna happen. Thus said the Lord. We give you the good, then we give you the bad. We gonna give you the bad though. The good news is, hey, you so-called Negro Latino natives are Israelites, and the kingdom of heaven is for y'all. The next rulership to come is gonna be for y'all and reign forever, be forever. But the bad side, but for that to come, the bad news is America, Babylon the Great, got to be destroyed. The Lord Yahweh Shai is going to destroy America, Babylon the Great, by way of the chariots, so-called UFOs. Chariots, so-called UFOs, but ultimately going to be the thermonuclear missiles that going to be shot to America, Babylon the Great. World War III. In World War III, which we're in the beginning stages of it. So, hey, it's bad news. So that's why the world gonna hate the elect of the so-called Negro Latino men that's had this truth. The men of the Lord. Hopefully, they don't probably write your number. They're gonna hate the men of the Lord. They're gonna hate being around the men of the Lord. So, hey, it is what it is, But like I say, the elect have a different spirit, different mindset. But from there, I'll go to John 17:14. I have given them thy word, and the world hath hated them because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. So yeah. So Lord Yahweh Shai has given the elect thy word, and the people hate us, Like I said, they hate the men, Lord, because we have this truth and knowledge of Lord Yahweh Shai. We condemning this place. We are prophesying against this place, man, about what's to come, and it's nothing good. We are prophesying wars and pestilence, you know, prophesying number of great troubles and, you know, great bad times are out here, great evils, miseries, you know, that's coming to the wicked kingdom of Esau, Edomite's world. The devil, you know, that you so-called Negro, Latino natives, you know, you still trust in, man. You know, especially Israelite women, man. They still think the Lord is a white man. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, it's 2022 and you still think the Lord is a white man? But hey, man, hey, whatever, you know. And like I said, most of 2/3 gonna be women anyway. Most 2/3 of so-called Negro, Latino natives gonna be women. That's gonna be destroyed, you know. It's gonna be men in there too. Men, women, and children. But you know, like I say, most of 2/3 it make up the women, cause women outnumber men. But so from there go to John 17:15. I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil. So like I say, you know, the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native men are in the world. We in the world, but you know, we are not of the world. You know, we mingle amongst the people, but you know, no, but Lord say, you know, now I send you sheep amongst wolves. You know, you gotta be circumspect. You know, gotta be wise. You know, just be careful how you move in the society. You know, not make yourself a target. Like you have these other Israelites. They know the Israelite groups. They know they wear their fringes out, you know, and showing themselves, you know, making themselves a target, you know. But you want to move in a way like, hey, you know, that, you know, they don't know, you know, what you really involved in. But like I say, you know, they're gonna have the sense of you have a different spirit on you, because like I say, they let have a different spirit than other people of this world, you know. But Yahushua, you know, he said, you know, he prays, you know, but you know, not take them out, not take the elect out of the world, but should keep them from the evil. So the Lord Yahushua has, you know, he prayed for his elect, you know, to be kept in the times of, you know, the great troubles of the time of Jacob's trouble, you know, which we are in the beginning stages of it, you know, but you know, the times ahead, the Lord Yahushua has prayed for his elect to escape, you know, the judgments that's gonna come upon America, Babylon the Great, you know. So the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native men gonna be okay, you know, when the society starts to collapse, man. Because the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino natives have kept the word of the Lord, you know. They kept this truth and continue to push the word, continue to do the work, no matter how they feel and this and that, you know, whatever whatever they may go through, you know. The elect gonna continue to do the work will of the Lord, you know. So so I'm in off of this. Let's see. Well, I ain't going off of yeah. Well, John 17:16. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. So the elect is not of the world. Just like Yahushua is, he's not of this world. You know, he, you know, the Lord Yahushua, you know, he has a hatred for this wicked kingdom, Esau, Edomite's world. You know, the Lord Yahushua is ready to return. The Lord Yahushua is ready to return to wreak havoc and bring great death and destruction to this wicked kingdom, Esau, Edomite's world. You know, but like I said, the people don't want to hear what the men of the Lord God say. They don't want to hear that. Especially the so-called Negro, Latino natives. They want to hear everything gonna be alright, so they can keep on partying, bullshit, whatever, you know, staying in this. And you want to continue in this BS, man. This shithole that you in, man. This ain't nothing to be, you know, to really be all into, you know, to be, you know, to take to be happy about, you know, to be jolly, you know, and you know, this place is messed up, man. The so-called white man, Esau Edomites, the ones in rulership, messed up this place, man. And why the Lord Yahweh Shai gotta come back and cleanse all this filth and wickedness when he returns with the so-called chariot, so-called UFO, and the thermonuclear missiles. He gotta set this place afire, man. That's how the Lord Yahweh Shai gonna plead with all flesh, and everything gotta be dissolved, man. That fire is a cleansing agent, so hey, that's what's gotta come, man. Cause everything here is just defiled and messed up, man. Because of the so-called man Esau Edomites that's in rulership. But I'll end off with this. John 17:17. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. So the elect of so-called Negroes and natives have been sanctified through the truth of the Lord Yahweh Shai from the beginning, from the foundations of the world, the earth. So the elect, is going to remain in this truth of the wisdom of the Lord Yahweh Shai. Going to continue to do the work, continue to prophesy, continue to do the work, video throughout the week, push it out to the best of their ability, edify, exhort, and into the flock, So the elect. So that was this it. End off with this. On John 17:17. So the elect, have a different spirit than of this world. The elect mindset gonna be all about just trying to please the Lord and have mercy and hope for His mercy and deliverance from His wrath and destruction. And to be kind of worthy to escape the things that come, the wrath and judgment the Lord Yahweh Shai have for this place, America, Babylon Great, and hopefully to attain that crown of life, the everlasting life, crown of glory from the Lord Yahweh Shai. So with that, I don't want to make this too long. So again, I'd like to all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the Sasakian brothers, to the few Aquas sisters that do listen, keep the faith, and Yahushua, keep finding that say Shalom.